What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David, your spiritual awakening coach, here to help you through your spiritual awakening. I got some inspiration to make a quick video because I came across a piece of paper from 5 years ago where I wrote down what I wanted to accomplish. And not only did I end up accomplishing something higher and better, but I ended up accomplishing something completely different that I would have never thought of from that time period. And so the inspiration today is always trust your heart, follow your heart, trust your intuition. Why is this? Because your higher self, your soul, your spirit guides, they're all going to communicate with you through your heart. Why do they do this? Because they get to bypass your ego. They don't have to worry about your ego trying to interpret the message. But the reason that you want to trust your heart, trust that intuition, and follow your heart is because your higher self has the higher vantage point that you can't see from your current timeline. What is that higher self able to see? The higher timeline in alignment with your highest good. So you're always following the highest path when you follow your heart. This is very important to understand because when you're trying to rationalize things with your ego, rationalize is logic. It's the ego trying to find answers to something that it doesn't have the answers to. And we all know when the ego doesn't have the answers, it believes that that is a threat to survival. It's going to throw you into fight or flight, and then you kind of get stymied with taking action because you're in a closed off state of resistance in fight or flight survival mode. Now, what's interesting about trusting your higher self is because your higher self is in alignment with that higher timeline and you trust your higher self, you're now becoming aware of what your higher self wants. When you're trusting your heart, you become aware of where your higher self is trying to send you, and guess what? Now that higher timeline that your higher self is linked into is now aware of you on your current timeline. And this is where quantum entanglement happens. What you want is now aware of you. What you want is seeking you as much as you are seeking it. And now, because that timeline is synced into your current timeline, you're going to be given all of the opportunities, the higher vibrational opportunities to choose that higher vibrational path. So you're going to be given a lot of different choices, a fork in the road, as it were. The fork in the road is going to be, do we take that higher timeline and chart our course on that new higher identity, that new higher path that's for our greatest good? Or do we rewire, hardwire in that old identity, that old programming that keeps us on our current timeline? And this is usually going to be a question between love and fear, love and fear, heart and head, higher consciousness, ego, 5D, 3D, red pill, blue pill. So you're always going to be given the opportunity to choose love over fear, choose your heart and intuition over the ego's survivalistic agenda. And this is where the magic really happens because you're able to link into just a serendipitous future that you would have never imagined. 5 years ago, I would have never even dreamed. Doing this right now, spreading light and empowerment on YouTube and as a coach was never even on the map. But my higher self knew, and the universe is able to expand through me to a greater extent and help spread light to anyone else that resonates with this message because they're also the universe having a physical experience. So everything is going to not only work together for your good, but work together for the highest good of everyone that you are connected with, and even people that you haven't even met yet that are on a higher vibration. So, moral of the story, always choose your heart. I hope this helps you guys. I will see you in the next video. Much love, peace, namaste, abundance, all of that good stuff. See you guys.